Good morning and welcome to the Utopian Cafe for Monday, August 2nd. We've got a big week headed for you in the Utopian. The top two teams in the universe kick off a series tonight in Pittsburgh. The Cleveland Indians, the Pittsburgh Pirates, separated by 3 games in the North. These are the top, well, I guess Cincinnati is a game ahead of the Pirates right now, but for the last 2 months, the Pirates have been the top team in the universe. They're actually now in third place, but I'm calling this right now the biggest regular season series of the year so far. Indians at Pirates. That starts tonight. We've actually got 8 games today. The East Division is off today. They're going to start their series tomorrow. We've got, let's see, Blue Jays, Mets, I think is this week. We've got Expos and Yankees. Let's see. I don't have it in front of me, obviously. Philadelphia, Washington, and Baltimore, Boston. Those are going to be kicking off tomorrow. And then tonight on ABC Monday Night Baseball, we've got the Cubs and Twins. That's going to be Jake Arrieta versus Frank Viola. That should be a fantastic matchup. We got the White Sox at Brewers. As I mentioned, we got the Indians at Pirates tonight. And Cincinnati is hosting. I'm outside, so I don't have my spreadsheets to look at. Cincinnati is hosting somebody. Detroit is hosting Cincinnati. So that's actually happening tonight. And then we've got 2 games in the West, 2 games in the South. But the focus is going to be in Pittsburgh for a big 3-game series. Those 2 teams separated by 3 games. The Reds are 2 out. In looking at the rest of the division races, right now, Toronto's got a big lead in the East, 7 games on Boston. Philadelphia just got swept. I think they're 11 games out right now. Atlanta's got a 7-game lead in the South. And in the West, it continues to be the Padres with a game lead on San Francisco. So a lot of interesting things happening. Again, 8 games today. Full slates on Tuesday and Wednesday, 8 games on Thursday. No Xbox today, and I'll tell you why. Today is August 2nd. My girlfriend is coming up for the day. So I'm going to put out some food for Mom with notes all over the house. I'm kidding, by the way. I'll be here for a lot of it. But I am getting away today. Might go to Milwaukee. Might go to a bookstore. August 2nd is actually a very special day for me, and I'll tell you why. And I know this is going to seem silly, but I used to have a friend named Mike. We used to play basketball all the time on his driveway when we were kids. Even as younger adults, we used to play basketball up until about 2006. We were playing basketball almost every weekend that we could for, I don't know, 18 years. Probably from the time we were 12, 13 years old. When we were kids, it was usually either playing basketball or playing what we called the ground ball game, where we would hit grounders to each other. You get points for making the plays cleanly, making a good throw. And then as I think in about 95, the emphasis was more on the basketball. Mike beat me every time. I never beat him in basketball until August 2nd, 1998, which was about a month before my wedding. I finally beat him, and I actually cut down the nets. He gave me the big hug. I can tell he was upset that he lost, but he wasn't a baby about it. He gave me a hug. We went downstairs. He actually was telling me why I won, what I was doing right. And from that day on, from August 2nd, 1998 through about 2006, which was the last time we played basketball. I can't believe it's been 15 years. I would win about half the games for those next 8 years. So August 2nd, I always remember that because that was a big deal for me. Never having beaten him, and then finally beating him, and then taking about half of the games between us over the next 8 years. I actually won the last time we played in 2006, and I remember that very well. It was right after David Wright had debuted with the Mets, and we were listening to a game that was on the radio, and he had a big hit. I think it was against the Yankees, actually. And we were listening to that as I hit the winning shot. So, again, August 2nd will always mean something to me because of that. And with Jen coming up today and us getting to spend the day together, should be a lot of fun. Hopefully it's warm enough to go to the pool. Again, we're going to probably hit a bookstore, have a nice dinner tonight. Should be a really fun day. No Xbox today because of all that. We're going to have an Xbox game tomorrow. Is going to be the Braves and Astros. And then we're going to have an Xbox doubleheader tomorrow. You guys can see what those games are. I posted them about an hour ago. So our Xbox doubleheader, I should say, on Wednesday. And then we're going to feature a Mets game on Thursday. But we got trivia tomorrow. It's all written. It's all ready to go. Again, I haven't received confirmation from everyone yet, but I know that Mitch Nellis is playing. Kayla Nicole is playing. We've got Jeff Turner. We got Jamie Howell. And then hopefully at least 3 other people. And I'm going to actually do something that I haven't done yet. When I go live with Stan in Baseball: A Way of Life at 7:30 today, which is in about 20 minutes, I'm going to invite people from his group into trivia as well. I can have up to 10. So I might even just say the first person to join from Baseball: A Way of Life can play trivia on tomorrow. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So again, big week. We've got Pirates hosting the Indians. That's going to be, to this point, probably the biggest regular season series of the year so far. If you're new to the group, if you're new to Utopian Baseball Universe, our postseason structure is 12 teams. The top 3 teams of each division make the playoffs. We have 4 divisions of 8. They're all geographical, north, south, east, west. The third place team travels to the second place team on Wild Card Wednesday. We actually have 4 wild card games at the end of the year on a Wednesday. The winners of those games travel to the regular season division winners for a best of 5, a 1-2-2 format. The division winning team hosts game 1. Then we go to the wild card team for games 2 and 3, and then we finish the series with games 4 and 5 at the division winner. And the reason we do that is so that the only way the wild card team can win the series at home is if they sweep. If they lose any of the first 3 games, then they have to win it on the road. So we try to give that advantage to the division winner. So again, no Xbox today, trivia tomorrow, Braves on Xbox tomorrow, doubleheader on Xbox Wednesday. The Mets are featured on Thursday. And then join me in Baseball: A Way of Life with Stan Phillips at 7:30 today. That's in about 20 minutes. We're going to talk about Kumar Rocker. We're going to talk about Ron Darling. We're going to talk about the trade deadline that's come and gone. And then probably a whole bunch of other stuff as well. So everyone have a great day. We'll see you at 7:30 with Stan Phillips.